This is the moment that has Nigerians asking very serious questions about sovereignty. Just weeks after United States military launched devastating airstrikes on terrorist camps in Sokoto state, something even more shocking has happened. A United States military cargo plane has landed at Sultan Sadiq Abubakar International Airport in Sokoto, carrying what sources describe as a full load of military hardware. We are talking about weapons, ammunition, surveillance equipment, and what appears to be operational supplies for an extended military presence. You saw the headline and I know the questions are already flooding your mind. Did the Nigerian government authorize this? Is America setting up a permanent military base on Nigerian soil? And most importantly, what does this mean for Nigeria's sovereignty and our ability to handle our own security challenges? We are going to break down exactly what happened at Sokoto Airport in the early hours of this morning. What kind of weapons and equipment were offloaded from that American plane? Why the timing of this delivery is raising serious red flags among political analysts? And what this tells us about the real agenda behind the so-called partnership between Nigeria and the United States in fighting terrorism. If you want to understand what is really happening in Sokoto and why this could change everything about how Nigeria fights insecurity, smash that like button right now. This is not just another news story. This is about our future as a sovereign nation. And if you are not yet a subscriber, click that button and turn on notifications because this situation is developing fast and you need to stay informed. Let me take you through what we know so far. According to multiple sources at Sultan Sadiq Abubakar International Airport, a massive United States Air Force C-17 Globemaster cargo plane touched down on the runway at approximately 0300 hours this morning. That is 3 a.m. for those not familiar with military time. The plane did not come through normal civilian flight channels. It was a military operation with prior coordination at the highest levels. Airport workers who witnessed the landing said the plane was escorted by Nigerian Air Force jets as it entered Nigerian airspace. Security around the airport was immediately tightened. Civilians were cleared from certain sections of the terminal. And what happened next has left many people deeply uncomfortable. For nearly 6 hours, American military personnel in full combat gear offloaded crate after crate of equipment from that plane. Eyewitnesses described seeing wooden boxes marked with United States military insignia, large containers that required forklifts to move, and what appeared to be covered weapon systems being transported on flatbed trucks. Now, here is where it gets controversial. The Nigerian government has not issued any official statement about this delivery. The Ministry of Defense is silent. The presidency has said nothing. Even the Sokoto state government claims they were not informed in advance. So the question everyone is asking is simple. Who authorized this? And if the government approved it, why are they hiding it from the Nigerian people? I want to pause here and ask you a critical question. Do you think this is a good thing? Do you believe Nigeria needs American military hardware and possibly American troops on the ground to defeat Boko Haram and bandits? Or do you think this is the beginning of foreign military occupation disguised as partnership? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments because I really want to know where Nigerians stand on this issue. And let us connect the dots. Less than 3 weeks ago, the United States launched precision drone strikes on Lakurawa and ISWAP camps in Sokoto. Those strikes killed over 200 terrorists, according to intelligence sources. At the time, President Donald Trump made it very clear that he views the killing of Christians in Nigeria as genocide, and he personally intends to stop it. His words were guns blazing, hell to pay. Many Nigerians celebrated those strikes as a turning point in the fight against terrorism. But what we did not know then was what we are seeing now. That airstrike was not a one-time favor. It was the opening move in what appears to be a long-term American military presence in northern Nigeria. Security analysts are now saying that the weapons delivered to Sokoto are likely meant to supply a forward operating base. This means American drones, American intelligence officers, and possibly American special forces could be operating from Nigerian soil for months or even years. And here is the uncomfortable truth. Once foreign troops set up bases in your country, they rarely leave quietly. We have seen this pattern in Somalia, in Niger, in Afghanistan. It always starts as temporary support and ends with permanent military installations. Some Nigerians will argue that this is exactly what we need.